Um, Hello, everybody. We're back once again with another Capture Conference 2022 sneak peek. This is our third interview. You can see in the box below. You can see the interviews that I've done with Kevin Crane of I'm sorry, Kevin Neal around Toffee, and with Ralph Gammon around what's going on in the capture industry. Today we have with us another one of our sponsors. Thank you, Epson, for sponsoring us. And we have with us Tim Anderson, who is Group Product Manager for Epson America. Thanks for joining us today, Tim.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Now, I'll just launch into the questions. So the capture industry obviously is, put it mildly, experiencing a lot of change. From your perspective as a hardware company, what's the most important change happening now? Technology, general trend, or both?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. There is a lot of change, a lot of things. You know, if you think about our industry, there's a certain maturity to image capture that gives us some stability. But yes, there are a lot of changes and a lot of things going on in the market right now. From my standpoint, from Epson's standpoint, we see trends. Obviously a lot of software companies, a lot of our partners are looking at cloud scanning and cloud scanning applications. We see a lot of our customers removing the PC from the equation and going to PC-free scanners to kind of pull that part of the equation out. We see a lot of investment in I guess the bottom line, though, is that we're seeing a lot of continued investment in scan hardware and software solutions. So pretty exciting time to be part of the industry.
That is true. I think we'll both be good into the end of our careers, right? Um, so a scanner. One of the things that I've noticed over the last number of years, and it's really ramped up now, and I think you alluded to it. Scanner manufacturers sort of moved away from speeds and feeds, and they're now focusing on sort of being a part of an overall information management solution. I noticed about maybe a couple of weeks ago, you've got a relationship with Digitech, and you're offering a Digitech Epson, a free Epson scanner with Digitech. What inspired that? What was the rationale behind that? And what's the reasoning for that?
Right, right. So our ISV, our software partners are hugely important to us. It kind of goes back to the old business school adage. The idea that you're not selling a drill bit, your customer is really buying a hole, and our customers aren't looking for just hardware; they're looking for a scanning solution, and so part of that ecosystem obviously is the on ramp is the hardware, but the other part of the equation is the software. The Digitechs of the world and many other software ISVs that we work with. We work with integrating with these partners. We also work with co-marketing activities. So we see a lot of that going on right now. We're investing in that area, and again, it kind of goes back to this idea that the end customer isn't looking just for a piece of hardware. They are looking for a total solution, and so we want to be the best partner out there, kind of with these software providers for providing that solution long term to the customer.
Okay. It's funny. I guess I think within the industry we've always thought about it that way, but it's increasingly fascinating to see the marketing shift to present it to customers that way.
Yeah.
So, in your mind, what is Epson's greatest competitive advantage in a field of devices that to an outside eye can all look the same?
Yeah, that is a great question. A lot of the speeds and feeds are very similar across the different hardware solutions out there, but I think where Epson differentiates itself is a couple areas. First, we're a great partner both with our channel partners and our software partners. We love our partners, and we work with them very directly to provide those solutions to the customers. But to the end customer, really what they're getting is the, a lifetime of service and support from Epson that I would argue goes above and beyond the normal competition. We've seen a lot of maturity. We've seen evolution in this marketplace when it comes to service and support, from all the way up for the the $30,000 production level scanners that require somebody on site, to advanced exchange. If a desktop or a work group scanner fails, somebody needs that back up and running very quickly. And down in that in that mainstream area, I think Epson has done a really, really good job of providing service and support solutions for customers to make sure that they're up and running as quickly as possible. We've focused on kind of that mainstream area. We haven't invested in as much on the on-site support like some of our competitors. But given the evolution of the market, we think that we made the right investments, and given where scanners are going, from a price band standpoint and from a feature function standpoint, I think that our service and support model kind of differentiates us from the competition.
Okay. Looping back around to the origins of this conversation, and what's the latest from Epson, and what will you be sharing with attendees at the Chapter conference?
Right. So we got a lot of exciting things going on. Our newest product that we introduced earlier this year, the DS790WN, we'll try to bring one of those. They're in short supply right now. They're selling out very quickly. But the 790WN, we'll show that to participants at the show, is a wireless and Ethernet enabled PC free. We call it Scanway PC free. So obviously it works with Document Capture Pro software and a PC. But if the customer wants to remove the PC from the equation and not have the scanner tethered to a hardware device, the scanner is perfectly capable of scanning to network folders, to email, to other integrations. It's a very, very powerful standalone scanner that we're very, very excited about. Again, we introduced it earlier this year, back in February, and very proud of it. And we'll bring one to the conference so people can see the nice big touchscreen and kind of the usability that makes it really easy to remove the PC from the equation.
A little show and tell, and that's obviously a huge trend. The whole trend of network
Absolutely.
scanning, moving the PC from the process. And the final question I had for you, and this is because it was on TV as I was putting these questions together. Have you met Shaquille O'Neal?
I have not met Shaquille O'Neal yet. We have worked with him. Epson America has worked with him for a couple years now. He's a great ambassador for our brand. We love the guy. I haven't had the opportunity to meet him. I hear that he, obviously, 7'3", 7'4", he towers above everybody. So, fun guy, from what I understand, but I haven't met him yet.
Not a small man.
No.
Thank you very much for your time, Tim, and look forward
Absolutely.
to seeing it in September.
I look forward to seeing you in person in September as well.